Woolsey. Hey people, it's Jennifer Woolsey. I hope you're doing good today. I've already got this hair pulled back. Kind of looks like I have a mullet this morning. I hope you're doing great wherever you are and that you're having a fantastic week. We're going to talk a little bit today about ways to overcome anxiety. So I hope that you're ready for a little makeup tutorial and a little chat. So I've already done my morning skincare regimen. You guys know I'm into that vitamin C serum and my Belif Aqua Balm, which has a built-in primer in it, which is good for those little pores and creaks and crevices. Depuffing eye serum and the Belif eye balm, which is also going to calm and help kind of bring that puffiness down in the mornings. Then I've used my vitamin C illuminating priming lotion. So we're already primed and we are ready to go. So let's hop in. We're going to go in first with some Cashmere Complexion and Matcha concealer. And then let's get down to it. So how many of us, and I say us because I'm going to include myself in this, since March have found ourselves in a state of anxiety, stress, panic, fear, all of the things. I think a lot of us have probably found ourselves in that situation. And then with the spike again in the Texas area, I think we're feeling it all over again. So it's kind of like, what do we do? It's just the anxiety begins to creep in and life begins to seem like it is taking us over. And then this morning I opened my Google because I needed to search for something. And the first article I see is 20 to 30-year-olds are now hosting COVID parties. And they're putting money into a pot to see who, because they're trying to catch it. And the person that tests positive first gets the money in the pot. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I mean, you can't make this crap up. It reminds me of when ink lasting cushion. It reminds me of when we were kids and used to hear about chicken pox parties. So we're gonna pick this Ruby Cell Puff Up. We're just gonna pick a little bit up and we're just gonna pat on the face and kind of evenly disturb it. So when we were kids, I used to hear about kids saying that their parents took them to their friend's house who had chicken pox so that they could go ahead and catch it because they haven't had them yet. And it's worse whenever you're an adult than it is when you're a kid. So the idea was go hang out with the kid with the chicken pox so that you can pick them up. And I was like, oh my gosh. So anyway, now apparently they're doing these parties to get some cash. So, hey, there's an idea. Anyway, so if you don't think that some of this stuff is planned and that some of it's planted in the media, it could possibly be. So how do we overcome this extra stress, especially as a mom of two special needs boys? We are kind of panicked about everything, so we are just trying to find our center, find our calm, not letting all the anxieties of the world take us over. And so I have to laugh. Like, you have to laugh at some point, right? Of all of this stuff going on, and just like when this election year is over, maybe we will have our country back and we will have our calm and our zen back. But in the meantime, you have to find a way, something to center yourself. We're going to use Tattoo Station in brown, and we're going to line these brows out. So what are some things that we can do to help calm and center ourselves? So I've made a list, and I hope that these are some things that are helpful to you guys, and maybe some things that you can put into place if you're like me and you find yourself in this crazy spin of out of controlness. So number one is find your center, find your spiritual center. Are you a prayer? Do you do meditation? Are you going for a long walk just to kind of get your mind centered and get away from the crazy media? So what are some things that you can do to center yourself? So that is number one. So I'm a prayer warrior, and so I just take my things to my Creator in prayer, knowing that He is in control of all things, and it doesn't matter what's going on the media or in the world or at the COVID parties. He's ultimately in control, right? So hopefully I'm just not hanging out with anybody that's going to a COVID party. And so, you know, that's the first way that I gotta redo this nose here. I'm still seeing a little bit more than I wanted to. Okay, there we go. So number 2 way is exercise. Exercise is a great way. It releases endorphins in your body to help you, your brain to feel like it's in control and it's doing things that it needs to center you again. And I don't mean you have to go run a marathon or bike 5 miles. Sometimes just a nice walk outside, or even maybe do a little dance party with your kids in the house. It's kind of 120 million degrees in Texas right now, so it's hard to go for a walk. Magix dust. We're using Magix dust for this powder. Should have told you that a while ago. But just a nice walk or a dance party with your kids or some kind of movement of your body is going to release the endorphins that you need to help give you that little bit of a break and help your mind to better center. Number 3, we're using our eyeshadow in, I don't want to use Mocha Latte. Let's use a different one. Let's use Chocolate Sensations. We haven't used this in a while. It's an eye quad. I love this palette. And it's brand new. We're going to go in with one first and cover the lid of the eye. Okay, number 3, relax. What are some things that you can do to relax? I love a bubble bath. Maybe I had a friend tell me the other day, how do you just sit in that dirty water? I'm like, I don't know. I've never thought about it that way. I enjoy a bath. I think it's relaxing. So find a way to relax. Maybe read a book, maybe gardening, taking a warm bath, a bubble bath. Just find something that you enjoy doing that relaxes you and do it every day. Every day, take a few minutes, center yourself and relax. Relax. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. We're going to go in with 2 on the crease here. Just going to work that crease. Working it in. Look at that. Okay. Number 4, healthy eating. This is what I'm working on. I'm still doing my intermittent fasting. So I'm fasting for 16 hours and I eat in an 8-hour window, but I've been bad about letting myself eat things that maybe I shouldn't have. And I can tell that I have the weirdest dreams when I don't eat well. So maybe instead of that fried food, pick up a salad. Or instead of high starchy vegetables, maybe do a green bean. Something that's not quite as starchy. What do we think? The crease is done. We're going to go into 3 and 4. And I'm just going to blend a little bit here. Here we go. So make some good eating choices. Instead of pizza tonight, maybe make your family a pot of spaghetti and a salad. How about that? Number 5, avoid excessive amounts of alcohol. I don't know about you guys, but the wine has been my friend since March, which may be part of why my anxiety has been very high. So avoid excessive amounts of alcohol. Maybe have 1 glass of wine instead of 5. There's an idea. We're going to go in with SuperExtend liquid liner because we know that alcohol it alters the mind, and it can also make your heart rate go up and make your mind go places it shouldn't. And so all of those things are just going to lead to heightened anxiety, and you don't need it. You can't deal with the world with a bottle of wine. It's not going to fix it. It's not going to fix it. Good morning, Cindy. We're talking about ways to lower your anxiety. What are some things that you do to lower your anxiety? Share with me. Okay, the eyes are lined. The stars are aligned. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on avoid excessive alcohol. Is that something you've been able to do during the quarantine, or are you a wine drinker? It is not necessarily good for your body and your mind, if you didn't know that. Okay, we're going to go in now with Love Mascara. So let me recap ways to overcome anxiety. Number 1, pray or meditate. Find your spiritual center. Exercise, move your body. Have a dance party, walk, whatever it takes. 30 minutes, have a dance party. It's hot in Texas, so go swimming, do something, exercise. Good morning, Sandra. Hey, girl. How are you avoiding anxiety? Number 3, relax. Read a book, garden, take a bath. Find some way to relax. Number 4, healthy eating. Making sure that you are eating good, making good food choices. Instead of eating the bad junk, make a good choice. Pick a salad instead of maybe pizza or hamburger. Do not go out in public at Walmart. Cindy says that's a good way to avoid it. Number 5 was avoid excessive amounts of alcohol. Do not drink the whole bottle of wine. Have 1 glass of wine instead of the whole bottle. Okay, and how about you, Sandra? What are some things that you do to help you avoid anxiety? I'll tell you what I'm doing for my grocery shopping is we have grocery pickup at our Walmart. If you haven't used it, it is everything. You should totally use it. It's so good. And if you're in an area where you can order in, we live too far out in the country. They don't deliver groceries to our house in the country. So we have to go pick it up. But I just go on the little app, put on there what I want, pull up, call them, tell them I'm there to pick it up. They load it in my van, and I am good to go. No stress, no anxiety. It's so super nice. So if you haven't done that yet, do it. I watch TV. I have to turn the TV off. I can't. I opened up with a little monologue about, I got on Google this morning to, I had to look something up, and the first article I see is kids between ages 20 and 30 are hosting COVID parties, and they all put in money. Whoever tests positive first gets the pot of money. And I'm like, oh, they're going to keep us in this situation forever. So I can't watch the news. I can't watch TV. It just brings my anxiety to a 10. Can't do it. But maybe you have a show or something that you watch that doesn't. So that's a good idea. Last one is therapy. If you are really to a point, well, I say that's the last one. Maybe if you have a good group of friends that lift you up, maybe a positive mom group or something like that, that lifts you up and inspires you and helps you to de-escalate, then that is always a good option. But if you are to a point where you feel like, hey, this anxiety is just overtaking me, I can't do this anymore, it's time to get help. It's okay to ask for help. It's not going to hurt anything. Nobody has to know. We're going to use Cushion, Blush, and Coral. Nobody has to know. And right now they have so many options that you can do, like teledoc therapy. Hard to get together at this time, right? But you can do, there's lots of Facebook groups with people that are going through similar things. You could look up like Moms with Anxiety. There's lots of Facebook groups where you can find a community that may be going through the same thing as you, that you could lift each other up. So maybe look for that online community. But then again, like I said, therapy is not a bad thing. If you find yourself at a point that you're like, I just can't do this anymore, go to your insurance company, find out whoever your therapy provider is, go online and get signed up. You can do therapy online, and it may be just what you need to help you get out of this funk and out of this stressful situation. Okay, we're going to do birthday suit this morning. It's a pretty color. What do we think? Is this a look that you could rock? Makeup. Doing makeup is a way for me that I can unwind. Something about it just brightens my day, and it helps me to feel more centered. So maybe you have a hobby like that, makeup or something that makes you feel better. Just find something that helps you to release those endorphins and to feel better and to really be able to feel like you're a human again. Because here's the thing. This is an election year. This stuff will end. It's going to be okay. We're going to make it through this. So don't think that you're stuck in this forever. Find some ways to help you get through it one day at a time, and we're going to make it through. So I hope this was helpful for you guys today. If it was, share this video. Somebody else may be going through anxiety, and especially heightened anxiety right now, and they may need some of these tips to help them feel more centered. So share the video, please. Thank you. I have a new car funk. Oh, she wants a new car. Hey, the interest rates are like 0% right now. If you're going to get a new car, it's the time to do it. Just tell Heath I said you need a new car. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in any of these makeup products, let me know. I will hook you up and help you match colors. And I hope that you all have a fantastic, anxiety-free day. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Bye-bye.